Hello everyone, this is Vincenzo and welcome to a new video where I want to show you a very interesting game who was sent me by a subscriber. This is a very nice game from my sub because it was a 10-minute rapid and my sub was rated 12, 28, 29 and his opponent was rated almost 2100, so a lot of rating difference, over 800 points of difference. So we're going to see and to analyze this game, but my subscriber played better, as you can see here, 84.3 accuracy against 76.7 accuracy, with a brilliant move, which we are going to see. So a very impressive result. Okay, let's go. Let's start with the analysis. We are going to hide the engine lines. As you can see here, there were some mistakes, some inaccuracies, but 84.3 accuracy is a very good result. So my sub started with started with e4, e5, knight f6, knight f3, knight c6, and then bishop c4, and this is the Italian game, who proceeded with bishop c5, castle, d6, and here, the knight comes out. You probably know that in the Italian, in the Spanish, you can play this move obviously, but maybe you want to build the center, so it is fine, I believe. So what's next? Okay, now knight f6, and here a very thematic move, this one, knight a4, because sometimes you want to trade your knight for the bishop. Also, this bishop is a nice bishop. It's pinning this pawn, it's controlling a good diagonal, so this move, knight a4, would have been nice. It is very common also in the London, where as white you have a bishop on f4 and a pawn on e3, and sometimes black wants to play this move to trade their knight for your bishop. And but this is an e4 game, so let's continue. h6, which is a good move, preventing any sort of pin. And now my sub finds this move, so the bishop retreats like in the London, and he took, and his opponent took back with the a pawn, opening the file for the rook. So very balanced position, as you can see. White has a very slight edge, but let's continue. Okay, now this move is not a bad move, but the engine prefers a4, taking more space. Okay, castle. And now this is the first mistake for my sub, because as you can see, after take, they don't have to take back, but they can simply win the a4 pawn by taking it. And then we can continue with bishop d4, and they can take, we take, Okay, and they retreat, attacking our bishop. So as you can see now, the slight edge is for black, so obviously not losing position, but after d4 white would lose a pawn. So the first slight mistake. So, and this is why you usually want to play c3 and then d4. But let's continue. Now this is understandable because d5 is a natural move. You attack the knight has to retreat, going passive, but after all you have a pawn on d5 and this bishop needs to find another square, maybe e2 or maybe b5. So understandable. We go back, we trade 2 pieces, and now they attack this pawn twice. So what did my sub do? Defending. The engine shows that pushing and losing the pawn for some reason is good, and now my sub finds this nice move. Obviously, if you take the bishop, you lose the knight, and now your king is open, and I won a pawn. So very nice move, but obviously here the engine, let's see what says, it is a mistake. You have to play in this position rook a5, but well, maybe a 2100 rated player could find this move. I don't know, it looks very hard to find. Taking is a mistake because then you are in trouble. So okay, they go here and attack the bishop, but now they my sub simply retreats the bishop to here. Well, maybe now finding this move would be easier. Okay, the knight goes in the center, attacking the queen. My sub moves the queen. And one thing here, knights are very good at blocking pawns. Why are they better than, say, the rook or the bishop, right? Because if you have a knight in front of your opponent's pawn, the knight still controls a lot of squares, right? You know, the knight is a powerful piece. Instead, if you have the rook in front of the pawn, you are very limited. You can go forward, instead you can only go to the sides or backwards. And if you have a bishop, yeah, it might be good, but the knight is very good at blockading pawns. So black moves the queen, trying to get some pawns, and my sub defense. Obviously the engine here shows this move. Obviously you cannot take because of the pin, and you are also threatening mate on g7. So okay, we attack the queen takes a pawn, we attack the queen again. Now a queen trade is offered, and if you take, black takes, and now this is a fork, and now you are losing here. Yeah, you cannot even take this pawn because then you lose a rook for nothing. So instead, this is a great move. Now white is winning. We attack the queen, also lift the rook because we may want to attack on the h file, and the queen goes here, so be very careful. If you go back, black will love to repeat moves. Instead, my sub played this very nice move, doubling the rooks and also attacking this pawn. The queen moves, and now this is an inaccuracy, and I think because it is solid, maybe, well, it weakens this diagonal, but it is also slow and passive. Okay, they defended the pawn, and this is a blunder, and I don't really know why. It says that rook, wait, let's play this line. Rook here, defended by the queen, is better. It is +4 now, but why? Queen b5, f4, knight d7, bishop h6, threatening mate, g6, f5. Okay, it is a very long line, so sometimes it is very hard to tell the difference between rook c2 and rook c1. Okay, now there is this move which I showed before, threatening mate on g7, but now it is a blunder, and blunders are an equal position with a slight edge for black. Why? Because black simply retreats, covering the g7 square. Now my sub found this move very nice, keeping an eye on this diagonal and also defending this pawn. We don't have to lose any material here. Also, we are attacking a pawn, so his opponent defends, and now we attack twice. Again, the knight goes back, blocking the attack, but now my opponent plays f4. The knight goes back again, and f5 going forward. And yes, sometimes it is not good to attack knight, then attack again, because the knight goes right back where it was, but it is +3 because we are attacking with the f pawn. In fact, my sub found this move, and now the knight goes back again. It looks like fun, right? Because this knight moved, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 times in a row, going between the same squares. But okay, my sub takes a pawn, and his opponent also takes a pawn, and now queen h3 is the best move, probably, yeah, because you're threatening to take, and after the knight takes, we promote, and with the pawn which is defended, and it is checkmate. So yeah, nice move from black here, going rook h4, and now we centralize the queen. Also notice that they had only 2 minutes and almost 2 minutes, so they're finding these moves very quickly. Okay, and here it is the brilliant move, which is a very nice move, because if you take this free rook, what do we do here? We give a check. This is forced, because if you block, you obviously lose. Queen g7, checkmate, and king h7 is forced, and now we have 2 queens. So good luck winning this game. It is +16 almost. And yeah, there is no mate yet, and you still have to be careful. This will be a mate, so be very careful, but you just go back and trade everything. Yeah, I even trade queens here, and you are obviously winning. You have 2 queens, so the opponent doesn't take, and now my sub doubles the rooks on the d file. Check, but it is a desperate check. This also is a bad move. King g3, and this king looks exposed, but it's totally safe on g3. And the opponent here actually timed out. Oh, let's see, where did they spend a lot of time. Okay, here you can see that wow, and my sub found this move very quickly, in less than 20 seconds. Probably they had seen this move before and now had the chance to play it. And here, as you can see, 1 minute and a half, and now 52 seconds. So they calculated why taking was not a good move. And here, yeah, you can see here from 52 seconds to 15 seconds. So a desperate check, and they timed out on move 38. And here it says that the game may have continued with this line, sacrificing the queen for the bishop, so obviously a desperate measure. Then moving the rook, sacrificing the rook for the knight, giving check, winning the rook, and winning everything. So okay, this was the final position. So a very nice game for my sub, who is now rated more than 1200. He's rated 1454, and fun fact, he actually beat me in a game. As you can see here, it beat me in a game, and I think it was a rapid game. So he's a very good player. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider subscribing to the channel, because we are only 20 subs away from 400 subs. Also leave a like, leave a comment if you want, because I read every comment, I reply to every comment. And yeah, let me know if you want me to make more videos about your games, and if you do, please feel free to send me your games here on chess.com, and I will make videos about them. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.